Okay, so this video is called "You're Indoctrinated to the Bone, Yet an Atheist Nonetheless." Alright, so I hope I can articulate this coherently here. Basically, our minds are always fixated upon variable concepts with emotional attachments to those concepts. Think of them as X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and that's basically how it all works for everything, right? So if I told you, if I just give you an object like a gun, you'll think negative or positive towards that object. Or if I think of sex, you may think negative or positive towards that concept. And that's basically how it works for all things, including what some people may think is their belief in God or Jesus. Okay, so your belief in what you're imagining, sorry, is it's just that. It's just an emotional attachment to a variable concept, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna go off on a tangent, and I hope you can make some sense out of it all. But basically, everything once it's passed is in your imagination, right? So a dead relative, what you did last week, what you did 10 seconds ago, I mean, it's true, it's false. How can you ever know and what even care? It's on your imagination, even what you did 10 seconds ago, all right? So whether it's just an idea you read in a fiction or non-fictional book, it's just an idea, a meme. Richard Dawkins coined the phrase meme. I thought of that myself as well, but apparently it was already patented as or whatever it is. It's his idea. But I thought of Jesus being the best example of a meme. Basically, it's an idea. Jesus right now exists as an idea in people's minds, and that's basically how he lives. Or that's to our knowledge the best way in which he lives. He arguably wasn't even born to begin with, right? We don't know, right? But he does exist as an idea in our mind, and we basically transfer that on virally. Viral marketing is a popular phrase nowadays, and that's how it works, right? You pass it on from one mind to the next, and that's how he exists. That's how we know him best, as an idea. It reminds me actually of what Nietzsche said when he was referring to will of power. I mean, he said the reason why we procreate to pass on the genes. Well, there's two ways of making your existence or your presence in this world carry on, right? It's either going to be through your genes physically, or through memes, through ideas, and that's basically how these things work. Both ways, your ideas or your physical existence merge. You mutate with other people's ideas, other people's genes. It works very similar. And also with Jesus, why I believe Jesus had a strong will of power when it came to this aspect of him existing as an idea, is that he said, as long as there's 2 or 3 of you people and you say my name, I will be there, right? And that's also why I would think people would want to record their voice while I'm doing this, why musicians make CDs or records, because by using your ears, they hear their voice in a way. They exist using your mind. Okay, so yeah, when we think of God, something that's most likely been taught to us, an idea. It's not really God, it's just an idea, a variable concept, right? And most likely, if you would hear a religion, you're almost admitting that you don't know what God is because you need someone else, another entity, or a school of thought to explain it for you, right? If you really experience God, which will most likely be through some sort of near-death experience or other type of, neurological altered state, then you may have your own idea as to what God is, right? You wouldn't need to adhere to a religion and a system of beliefs, or it's not even really beliefs. It's just rhetoric that you just repeat as to why, you heard, right? Like the 10 Commandments. They're not something that you came up with on your own. You read it. It's just, it could be the 10 Commandments, Moses, or it could be, another. It could be, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's just another story, right? Your ability to reiterate that That's all it is that you're doing from one generation to the next. Just allowing memes to pass through you, it seems. Excuse me. All right, and I believe that's everything I have covered here. I mean, I suppose you can elaborate. You can write, hundreds of pages upon these things, but I think I got it all there in a nutshell. So thank you for your time.